But two best friends who died in a car crash. Jade Srawley and Amelia Ecob, both 20 and from Battram, were killed in a four-vehicle collision in Barlston in January last year. With the help of friends and local businesses, their family raised over £10,000 to create a memorial garden, which opened today. Well, joining us now is Jade's mum, Dawn. Dawn, good evening.
Good evening.
First of all, just for people that don't know, just tell us the background to this.
It was a Thursday night. My daughter had been out shopping most of the day. Decided that they wanted to go to the pictures, so I went up and fetched Amelia and another friend, and they went off to the pictures for the evening. They had a car accident, which both girls were killed. Then, obviously, we went down to the accident site. Didn't know until we got to the Leicester Royal that Jade had actually died at the scene, and Amelia had died when she got to the Leicester Royal. And then from that, we were just absolutely devastated. I
mean, obviously, you've come a long way in the months that have passed.
Yeah, well, with family and close friends, they've helped us through it all. We couldn't have done. Well, I don't know where I'd be today if it wasn't for them. They've kept us strong, and we are a close family, and we do have some very close-knit friends.
Well, I mean, that's evidenced, isn't it, by the fact that you've raised over £10,000?
Yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. The response that we had when we announced that we were going to make a memorial garden for the girls, so that people would go and visit there, because where the accident happened, it wasn't really a good place for people to go to sit down there to leave flowers, and it's just because it's such a bad road. So some of the people in the village suggested that we do a bench or something in memory of the girls, and it escalated from there.
Now, at a time when I'm a father, I can't even begin to imagine the pain that you've been through. But at that time, how did you channel that into doing something so positive?
It just gives you something to focus on. And the grief that you have to have something to. It gives you something to do. It's just that you want. I mean, all I wanted to do was stay in bed and not get out of bed. But when we started planning this, it just gives you something else to focus on, because losing a child, it's your absolute worst nightmare. Nothing ever comes close to it. Not losing a parent, not losing a friend. Maybe a partner is near on par, but a child should outlive the parent. And to lose somebody, especially like Jade and Amelia, they were so full of life. They had so much to live for. It completely devastated us. But to put your energies into something else, it helps you through. It does help you through to do something like this. And we are actually thinking about trying to carry on and maybe help one of the charities that the girls, or both charities that the girls help to fund, Rainbows and the RSPCA. And we're looking into the future now, because obviously we've got to put our grief now to something else, because the garden's open, although we will be still having to maintain the garden for the rest of the years, that we need something else now to focus on.
It says a lot about your daughter, doesn't it, and Amelia, that people were so ready to help you raise money.
Yeah. We had such a great response from local businesses, friends and family. Everybody wanted to help. The schools that they went to, that they'd both left school, and were both working, but the schools still wanted to help. Ibstock Community College, they helped, and King Edward VII College, they also helped. Both girls went to those schools. But then there was lots of local businesses that also donated materials for the garden, and we had lots of money donations. We did a backpack at Morrison's, we did a backpack at Tesco's, at Ashby.
No, you had a huge opening ceremony, didn't you? You had live music and lots of noise and fuss. What was that like? Oh, amazing day! Absolutely amazing. I never even thought it would be that big. We had well over 400 people turn up throughout the day. We had a few bands on, City of Dan, Resus, Knitters Jig, Riot Act, the Dirty Water Band, the Who Smarties, and then we had a singer, Jenna D, a duet, Kim and James, and Dave Russedge, who does his Elvis act. And have you had a chance to be in the garden on your own quietly yet?
Yeah, we have, I spend a lot of time up there. So, but obviously over the next few months we'll be spending more and more time up there. I mean, I go and take a coffee and sit in the gazebo.
And how are you,
me and my husband.
How are you doing now?
Still hard, having my moments, but we try and channel it in. I have to try and get on with my life because I've got my son Jordan. He needs support as well. We've had to. I've got my family and my friends. They've all kept me going. I couldn't have done it without them. It has been very hard, and I miss her every day. Every single day I miss her.
Dawn, it's good of you to come on this evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
There, that's Dawn.